and white. For today's game, Red Bank goes with the white uniforms with gold numbers trimmed in green as we're underway. Hitmen go with their top line of Hudson Woolley, Connor Wilkerson, and Brody Germain. Hendrik Pettigrew and Sheldon Rothfleisch, the defensive pairing to start. The dangerous top line for Red Bank starts Kevin Pico, Ilya Kornishenko, and Manik Sheehan. And the defensive pair of Colt Weiss and Paul Glasner in front of Singleton. Wraps around the far side, kept alive at the point. As it goes toward the front of the net, Kernatone watches sail behind as Wilkerson backtracks. Pettigrew pestering in the corner as it finds its way to Kornishenko. Kornishenko goes behind Kevin Pico. Drops it off on the cycle. Sheehan tries to get there. He's poked away from the puck. Wilkerson helping out there. As it goes back around, gets past Sheehan. Pettigrew the first to it. Gets it up and out of the neutral zone, but just past Hudson Woolley. Hitmen in the midst of a change. Have to be careful. They were clean on that one. And it's chopped in by Woolley and into the zone. Chasing after it, the 22 of Tommy Waugh. Waugh paired together with Vitek and Dupuis to start this game. Goes back to Erie. That's Troy Erie. He gets knocked to the ice. Big hit delivered by the 19 of Jaworski. Or Jarkowski, as you say. Pass in front. No one there for Jersey. They try to tie up, though, as they go to the neutral zone. Erie tries to dump it in. Took a deflection. And then check up, and it's sent across. Pass through the middle. Deflected into the zone. Collected there, though, by the 36 of Nick Gooten. And it's chopped in further. Hitmen collect and move it across. Waugh wipes out, lost an edge, and a foot race the other way. As getting inside position was Erie just in time. Round behind, Red Bank gathers. Pass goes all the way back to the point. The 39 of Jurgensen's pass was a little wayward, and it's lofted back into the zone. The Hitmen have to collect. Nick Gooten, just his second game in Hitmen colors. Out on that second pair with Erie. This is the 97 of Shmakov. Yaroslav Shmakov goes in behind, shouldered off the puck, and eventually covered by Singleton. Face-off will be to the left of the Alberta native. Knockoff line staying out there. Only 3 lines for the Hitmen today. Knockoff out there with Wood and Zepelwald. No Miefeld Nalrod available for the Premiers. Not dressed today. As off the draw, it's won by the Generals, who are playing with 1 defenseman and 1 forward short. Almost a full bench. As Bingham pins his man to the boards, sends it around for Montgomery Wood, and the 6'5" winger sends it up and out. It's going to go a little too far, though. No icing, however, as we play on. 3 minutes played, only 1 shot on goal. It belongs to Jersey, as this is sent into the zone. Redirection into the zone by Gauthier. Picked up by Misha Anakin. Got a point playing at center in their last game because of injuries and extra players on defense. He asked permission to go up the forward. He did, and he got a point immediately. The 6'3" defenseman from Russia. This is over the line. Wilkerson tried to center it, but was denied. And goes around the corner boards. Good keep by Hudson Woolley along the sideboards. He gets nudged off of it. Kept alive by Germain. Locked in the skates of a couple of players. Back to the high slot. Ripped one by Wilkerson. Just goes wide. Chopped along the far sideboards. Rothfleisch, the captain, first in after it. Shadow the whole way and taken away by Pico. Nice pickpocketing there. The shot redirected wide. Back to the point. Jurgensen couldn't keep it alive. Hudson Woolley at the end of his shift trying to get one last burst in. Charges across, but it was a little too wide, and he slammed into the boards with a shove. Chance at the side of the net, covered up by Singleton. And he holds. Singleton in his first year with the Red Bank Generals. Played the last 2 seasons in the USPHL with the Hampton Roads Whalers at both the elite and premier levels. Putting up solid numbers. Putting up together probably his best regular season. At least in terms of majority of his play so far. Good job by Pettigrew getting there first. Gets it up to Woolley. He tries to chop it forward. Instead, he gets sandwiched between 2 players, but skated out by Pettigrew. Pettigrew. Germain. Trying to sneak in. Good block in front. Hitmen in the midst of a partial change. They have back 2 players. In through the circle. Good hit there. Delivered by Wilkerson. Flex off his skate. And moved across to Brody Germain. Germain takes a shot there. Losing his stick, though, was the number 11 of Konashenko. Behind the net. A chance out in front of broken stick, in fact, for Konashenko. As that puck redirects off the linesman's skate and out of play into the Red Bank bench.
Yeah.
Shots on goal 3-2 now for Jersey.
Shot City. Shot City. Coming home.
And about 5 minutes gone.
Yeah.
This Red Bank team, very, very dangerous squad.
I met this girl when I was 3 years old, and what I love most, she had so much soul.
88, out 79, and a lot of that goes back to special teams. Their numbers on very different sides of the spectrum depending on where you look. They have a chance in front here, though. Oh, what a save by Curtatone. As this is still behind the net. Big hit delivered there by the 19 of Jarkowski. Sent across by Gutin. Lofted ahead, and this is Tobias Vitek. Vitek lost it off the end of his stick. Got poked away from him at the last second. This one goes up and hits the girder. And a stoppage at 14:28. The Red Bank Generals power play
That's right.
are numbers you would see out of a rookie level mode in NHL 2K24. They're 21 of 28, 75% on the power play this season. As you can imagine, leading by a very, very large margin over the rest of the league. The next highest is at 48%, belonging to the Vernal Oilers. However, the penalty kill has been their Achilles heel. They are 71st in the Premier Division on the kill, only killing off penalties at a 48% rate, which might be just what the doctor ordered for the Hitmen, whose power play is hitting at just 11%, 11.9 to be exact, almost 12. But sit 68th in the league. Hitmen's penalty kill, though, has been very good, 13th coming into this contest. So if the game goes to the power play, it'll be strength versus strength and weakness versus weakness. Instead, it's still 5-on-5, and it's taken away there by Dupuis. Gets help from Waugh. Backs it off the boards. Hitmen complete a change as Vitek skates in, 1-on-2, but couldn't get him through. Lost the puck off his stick. One-handed toward the line. Schmackov intercepts. Evades Jarkowski and Reed. Schmackov shooting, goes just wide. Picked up on the sideboards. Oh, good look there from Dupuis. Couldn't get it through, and the whistle blows. The net off the moorings at 13:18. Tightly packed Atlantic Division. Elmira Impacts have pulled away from the group at 39 points. Then you have Westchester at 31. But after that, just 10 points separate third place PAL, the 10th place Hitmen in the 11-man division, 11-team division. Well, it shows you again how really difficult this Atlantic Division is. Both these teams are trying to stake their claim to a spot back here in March for the USPHL Nationals. Red Bank wins the draw. The wraparound pass goes to Bingham, who keeps it in the zone. Tried to send it down low. Zemmelroth helping to cover as 3 players on each side try to hook it free. The Generals eventually do, and will skate it forward. Along the far side comes Red Bank. Good job by Jarkowski to help it through. Big hit delivered by Wood as he was able to knock off the puck to the 27 of Chase Frazier. Big hit just inside the blue line as this one is a coming together of a couple players. before eventually exits the zone and just ripping it in deep. What's the 25 of Bingham? Picked up, turnover at the side of the net, shot and a save made. Great stop by Singleton, his toughest of the day, and a little bit of afters. A very nice stop from the Alberta native. Keep it scoreless at 12:29. Be all about how the Hitmen can condition themselves, especially on the forward line. Just 3 pairs, although you have players that have gone up and played forward work before. If you need them for a shift or so. Face off to the right of Singleton is tied up. They tried to find Wilkerson down low. Instead, it's chopped out in front, dangerously, and just swept to the corner. Back to Rufflush, bouncing puck, just skitters wide of the post. 2 players chop at it along the Red Bank bench, and it's eventually over the blue line and out. Good keep though by Pettigrew, who launches it right back in. First one back to it, the 52 of Braden Nedved. A native of Oakdale, Pennsylvania, gets it along the far side boards, kept in by German. Sent right back in for Nedved to take again. Trying to kick that along was Konashenko, couldn't do it. As he battles along the side. Turned over, and the Hitmen will collect. They hold at the circle, trying to work their way inside. Good defensive play made by Red Bank. They had 4 players in a box defending there. And the outlet pass comes to the circle. Whiffed on the shot, though, but still gathered. They have a couple of players cutting back post, and one was Sheehan. But Pico couldn't get it through. Pettigrew will just skid it out of the zone, and it's ripped back deep. Curtatone leaves the puck behind for Rufflush. Goes all the way around. Hudson Woolley tries to push it forward. He does. Nice play, and here comes Wilkerson. 2-on-2 with German. He feeds German in the middle, but he's offside. And he stops at 11-10.
If you're afraid, then you don't make it. If I know what you came here to do, I bust that open and let me get in the system.
First in the second game of the month of December, they won a wild one last Sunday against Connecticut Junior Rangers, a 5-4 overtime win in their last game. Game-winning goal by Tobias Vitek. After they were up 4-2 in that game, allowed 2 goals late to Connecticut, but still put home the extra point. As here comes a 3-on-2 look. Big stand-up hit, as that was Gooten. The pass across the reed is missed. Nice play there from the number 36 in Navy. Vitek sends it across to the middle. This is Waugh. Waugh to Dupuis. Back to Vitek, working his way through. Shot saved by Singleton. Looked behind him for a second, but he holds on. Stop at 10:29. Very even play so far. Ben has just 3 games left before the break for holidays and New Year's. They'll be on the road at the Rockets on Monday the 16th. Then they'll be back on the road at Brooklyn on the 17th on a Tuesday game. Rare Tuesday action. Gooten behind the net. Battles for it. Hitmen will then have a home-and-home with Brooklyn, the other half of which on Friday, December the 20th before the break. Shot, nice block there by Dupuis getting in the way. Waugh had a bouncing puck he couldn't settle. Comes up toward the door. Chance for Curtis. The rebound is put home. Andrew Savona puts it away. And it's Red Bank who strikes first at 10:01. Just a tough play there for the Hitmen. They tried to get rid of the bouncing puck near the door. Couldn't do it. And after a good initial save by Curtatone, he was just too sprawled out. And Andrew Savona takes advantage. Jarkowski and Weiss get the assists. On the goal for Savona. That tally his 9th of the season. He came into this game 3rd on the team in points with 30.
Generals goal scored by number 61, Andrew Savona. Assisted by number 19, Drew Jarkowski. And number 71.
We talked about that top line, specifically Pico and Kornishenko,
950.
who are also above the 30-point barrier. But Savona right there with him, a dangerous player who they've moved to the third line to divide up their scoring a little bit today. And it must be said, against the run of play, Hitmen had been the better team slightly up until that point. And there's a chance of getting a piece of it was Curtatone. Good rip there by the 39 of Jurgensen's. Two players tie up near the blue line as Misha Entgen comes across. Leaves it to Bingham. Bingham works it through. This is Zemmelroth. Sends it across. The stick goes flying. Goes to the far side and popped out of play. And Anakin takes a hit after the whistle as it went to the Red Bank bench. 8:51 remaining here in period 1. 1-0 Generals. On the goal by Savona.
Out Yankees, always under attack, always coming in left, bringing the pass, knowing who you and me.
Thought will be in the neutral zone as it's one back by Wilkerson, who was tumbled to the ice. Here's Hudson Woolley. Back to Wilkerson. One-time shot. Oh, nice save made by Singleton. Had to be ready for that, as that was uncorked by the centerman. Into the corner it goes. Sent along the far side. And eventually picked up near the blue line. Jersey trying to hold his own. They can. Instead, it's a breakaway chance the other direction. Here come the Generals moving in, and they score! Mistake in the blue line. Punished by Kornishenko. And just like that, Red Bank got a 2-goal lead. That's the kind of mistake, especially with a player like Ilya Kornishenko, you cannot afford to make. As he deposits the goal for his 14th of the season. I don't think there'll be any assists on it. This came from a bad pass across. They're going to give the assist to Pico. He must have gotten a touch on it to force it back. But not the way you wanted the period to start if you're Coach Barling. As we'll reset the face-off again. When trailing after the first period, the Hitmen are 0-11-1. They have not won a game in that position. When leading after the first,
the Generals goal scored
Red
by
Bank is 8-0-1.
Kornishenko, assisted by number 20,
Vitek
Kevin Pico.
picks this up. The pass comes across. Looking for Erie. Gets knocked off the puck. Big hit delivered, and then he's sandwiched against the boards. All the way back to the blue line. Held there by Waugh. Erie sends it in front. Redirection. Oh, it's a dangerous one from Vitek and almost went home just over the top corner. Jersey looking to regather themselves against one of their new in-state rivals. Goes behind for Colton Weiss, the native of Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Sends it all the way around. No icing as Bingham moves it further to Gooten. Gooten moves it ahead. Lobbed in further by Dupuis off the boards. He'll go to the bench for a change. Hitmen stay out there with Vitek to Waugh. Shot from a tough angle. Blocked aside. Held at the corner, trying for the redirection, but intercepting that was a Generals player, and now here they come the other way. Curtatone just sends it back for Pico. Backdoor play, looking for it. Was the 74 of Sheehan. And instead it gets lobbed out to the neutral zone. Vitek tried a back heel to keep it alive. Instead it goes down, and it will be an icing call at 6:50. The other stat to look at is when they score first.
Know what to line, know what to hide, pain is pleasure. I am the calling my name, no soon.
Out shooting opponents.
By
Better to 3-1 when they have out 3-1 when they've outshot opponents. They're 6-10 and when they've been outshot. Leading shot at the moment, but still need to find their form. Neither time this team has found the penalty box, which is a blessing and a curse for both. Kept in at the blue line by Bingham. Worked down further as Jersey looks for an option. That's Schmakov who's running it. soft shot in by Anakin was blocked. Shmakov again tried to move it in front. Defended away nicely there. Red Bank doing a good job of clearing things out in the low slot. Into the corner it goes, helping it along is Montgomery Wood. They try to work it to the middle, but defended well again by the Generals. And it's across the crease, missing there, and will skate all the way down. A foot race developing. Two players going in after it, and helping to back up there was Bingham. He'll skate it away. Lost it off his stick, though. Taking it away, Kornishenko. His pass across was deflected and out of the zone. Kurtatone leaves it to Misha Anakin. Now to Zemmelroth as Anakin goes to the bench. Zemmelroth moves in. The shot, a soft one, easy save for Singleton. Goes toward the corner. Comes out toward the front. Hitmen have a couple players there. Oh, that shot goes just high. Getting a piece was Singleton again. Oh, one hits the post. And Singleton tried to cover. He couldn't. And it will keep playing. This one he'll be able to pick up easier and hold on to it. And that's the best stretch of the game so far for the Hitmen. But without any results from it. Shots are now 12-7. The draw won by Red Bank all the way to the far side. Savona, the goal scorer, tried to clear it. Couldn't. Long shot. Easy save by Singleton. Another chance out to the front. Good look there from Wilkerson, but he couldn't get it away. He holds it here on the short board. Sent in front. Oh, looking for the redirection. Nearly found Germain, but couldn't put it home. To the point it goes. Pettigrew. Shot ramps off a stick and out of play for a stoppage at 4:53.
Yeah, you could be the greatest, you could be the best, you could be the king.
Face off, Bill. Stay in the Red Bank zone.
You could beat the war.
And a pretty solid crowd here at the Ice Vault. The holiday season around the corner. And we hope you are ready to go with your plans. And if you're hosting, we wish you the best of luck with all the food preparations. Here comes the pass coming across. Here come the Generals. 3-on-2 if they want it. Reed subs their pass ball. Oh, stonewalled by Kurtatone. And he needed to be good there to keep it a 2-goal game. Here comes Jersey the other way, 3-on-2. Try to move it toward the front base. And a pass for the goal. Sheldon Rothweiss gets into the attack. And Jersey's on the board. What a pass from the defenseman. 2-1. A great feed across, and Brody Germain responds. End-to-end hockey, and it starts with that big save by Kurtatone. At the one end. We'll wait for the confirmation on it. It is Brody Germain. Pops it home. Germain's 6th goal of the season. Gives Jersey back within 1. Give the assist to Rothfleisch and Wilkerson.
Jersey Hitmen goal scored by number 23, Brody Germain.
From the Hitmen.
Assisted by number 8, Connor Wilkerson. And number 20, Sheldon Rothfleisch. Goal scored 15 minutes, 32 seconds of the first period.
As it moves up to the far side. Sent ahead by VTech. A little bit too far. It will go down for an icing stop. That's exactly what the doctor ordered for the Hitmen. The energy's been good so far, but just that little quick stretch from Red Bank. A couple goals in pretty quick succession. Certainly changed the flow of the game. Huge goals on Brody Germain. Gets things going here as Jersey wins the draw and skates it ahead. VTech takes a big shoulder there from the 27 of Chase Frazier. Out there for another shift. Also out there, Logan Pastrelski, the former Hitman player. The native of Lincoln Park, New Jersey. Played his high school hockey at Mountain Lakes Booton, the co-op, as that one is covered up, and a little bit of shoving as V-Tech got involved.
Go it.
Singleton still the worst player, but there's always the discussion of, hey, you're not supposed to be here, stop touching my goaltender. Stopping at 3:24. 17-8 now the shots on goal as Jersey continues to dominate that category. They just need one more to get things back even. Clearance goes the other way. It's going to be an icing call. Another face-off coming in front of Singleton. Both teams with 3 netminders dressed today. Gavin Garrity and Sebastiano Baroni backing up Curtis Tone for the Hitmen. Antonio Pacaro and Michael Murphy backing up for the Generals as that shot goes high and wide. Good keep in by Erie, who gets a pretty sizable hit. This one pitchforks back up into the corner, sent around further by Dupuis. You see a lot of roster wrangling for the Hitmen specifically today. 3 games going on this afternoon. The NCDC's underway. It's out at all with a dangerous one, and Singleton couldn't quite snare it. The Hitmen Elites will play later this afternoon. Some of these players in the Premier have those 2-way contracts with the Elites, so can't play there. So quite a bit to manage there for Coach Harris, Barling, and Raymond. As this is Zemelroff moving through. He's 1-on-3 though, as his team was making a change. The pass goes across, gets away from the Red Bank player in question and sent out by Anakin. 2:15 left to go here in period number 1. 2-1 Generals. Goals from Savona and Kornishenko. Hitmen responding with a goal from Germain. As this is skated ahead by Schmackhoff. 2-on-2. He's got Zemelroff with him. Tries to dangle his way through. He does get through, but couldn't get a shot away as it goes to the corner. Pinging this up is Wood. Tries a shot from a tough angle. Hit the side of the net instead. And picked up by the Generals. Pass across by Pico, looking for Kornishenko. Couldn't find him as 2 players tumbled to the boards. Kornishenko and Anakin, the 2 Russians come together. Zemelroff moves it ahead. Wood over the line. Picks a shot. Gloved and held by Singleton.
On hills, but it never does. That's
already 20 shots in this game for the Hitmen to just 8. But 2 have found their way home. 1 on a breakaway, 1 on a bit of a mad scramble in front.
They ain't never gonna change these
Hitmen win the draw back to the point. Drop Fleisch, sends it toward the front of that. Oh, with a great look, set up play for Woolley, but he couldn't put it home. Nice look there from the number 9. As it goes around to the corner boards, kept alive by Pettigrew. We're starting to see this Hitmen team start to come together. It's a lot more cohesion than we've seen in previous weeks. Wilkerson gets help from Duran as they send Savona to the ice. Here comes Red Bank over the line. Good poke away by Pettigrew as he avoids the hit.
1 minute remaining in the first period.
Less than a minute to go here in period 1. Goes back toward the point. Escapes past Klavner. Going out to claim it himself is Singleton ahead of a charging Hudson Woolley. Big hit by Woolley in the corner, but couldn't get the puck away as the last 40 seconds tick forward. Pass looking for Reed, missed him, and it will be an icing call in favor of the Hitmen with 36.1. Here comes Barling. You got to be happy with how the team played in this first frame, getting some good looks, but really good saves from Braxton Singleton. Coach Callahan want to get some pressure off of him as this period progresses in the rest of this game. A chance out in front. Oh, big save. Singleton scramble in front there. Nothing goes home. Kept alive by Erie at the point. Tries to keep it moving into the corner. Gets some help from Waugh. Waugh sends it along. V-Tech takes a hard shoulder right to the chest. He's down and slow to get up. Last 15 seconds As a stretch pass coming across, here come the Generals, but good backtrack by Erie to get there first. 7 seconds remaining. Battle for it down low. Red Bank trying to jar it free, they can't, and the period will expire. Shots on goal after one for the Hitmen, 22 for the Generals, just 8. But it's Red Bank who has the lead on the scoreboard, 2-1. On goals by Savona and Kornishenko.
Red Bank Generals 2, Jersey
Brody
Hitmen
Germain,
1.
the tally for Jersey. We'll take a break for the first intermission. Back for the second period. Right after this on Flow Hockey. Stay with us. Happy about the scoreline, but maybe not about how they got there. Set for period number 2. And we thank you for joining us from wherever you're watching, whether that be Czechia, New Jersey, Massachusetts, and parts unknown as this pass goes across. Perhaps some viewers from Alberta as this one goes across for Hudson Woolley to chase. Shot goes just wide, pops off the back of the net. Woolley tries to get further. And a shot right to the Anderson with redirection. It's just 28 seconds. Lead in the Hitmen and level it up in 2-2. What a heads-up play by Wilkerson. It was a difficult shot as it kind of popped over the top, kind of a looping shot from the point. Wilkerson was just sitting in the right spot, back post, and puts it home. As he's got his second point of the afternoon. Give the assist to Rothfleisch
Jersey
and
Hitmen goal scored by number 8, Connor Wilkerson.
Honors even.
Assisted by number 20, Sheldon Rothfleisch.
And Gauthier trying to move through.
And number 9, Hudson Woolley.
Sent to the corner and sent
Both
out to
scored
the
28 seconds into the second period.
Picked up there. A long shot goes just wide. Pass goes across. Deflected all the way back, and it is an icing in favor of Jersey. And Pettigrew was the first one back to the line. For Wilkerson, that goal is his 8th of the season. He's only behind Michel Naurod in goals and points. Naurod out for this game. As this one is rattled along the boards. Kept alive at the blue line. Long shot there. Stick save made by Singleton as he gets a little bit of a confidence boost from that. Chance out in front. Vitek with a look. And it goes up and into the net. Vitek knocks to the ice. By a check by Bedfed. He's up and okay. And stoppage at 8:31. By a very tough angle there, but didn't quite come across. As the faceoff will be to the right-hand side of Braxton Singleton. Saved 23 of 25 so far. He's been a much busier goaltender. Biggest thing from that first period, though, no team making a trip to the penalty box, and we talked about it in the first period. Red Bank hitting at 75% on the power play, first in the league, which will be facing the Hitmen's 13th ranked penalty kill at 83.8%. And of course, we talked about the woe side of that, which is if the Hitmen are on the power play, well, they got to go back and backtrack here. Good job by Guten as it goes behind and rattled around backhanded by Erie. Hitmen power play, 68th in the league at just 11.9%, but the Red Bank Generals penalty kill, 71st in the league at just 48.8% kill. Here is Tobias Vitek with a shot. Nice stick save made by Singleton. Big hit delivered as here comes Dupuis out in front. Wow was the recipient of that hit. Here's Dupuis. Sends it around for Waugh. Vitek. Power move in front. Shot was deflected wide. Good work by Gargagliano. Skating ahead with this is Gauthier. Lobs it in. As going back to it is Guten. Looking for a long stretch pass. He's got Dupuis and some room, but good job getting across just in time was Weiss. Around the dasher from Weiss, kept at the red line. Sent in further. Hitmen in the midst of a change, had to let it go. This moves across. Sheehan. Maddox Sheehan, shot a couple times, blocked. Good job getting in the way there by Anakin. Kept in the corner, two-a-side battle. Fishing expedition ensues. As a third Hitman is in there to try to poke it free. Instead it goes to the corner, picked up by Sheehan. Behind that big hit, wipes out the 74 in white. The shot is blocked, and now a chance for Jersey the other way. Here come the Hitmen moving in. A chance in front, great back-checking work. Really nicely done by Gergensons. The Latvian makes it back in time. And that's not the first time we've said a big play by a Latvian at this rink. That I can guarantee you. This one moves along. Kornishenko tried to center it, deflects off a stick and pops in the air. As this one moves into the corner. Kept alive at the red line. Trying to move that along with Medved, but was intercepted by Shmakov. Moving that further was Reed. A battle over there, let go by the referee Lax. Still no penalties in this game so far as Anakin moves it ahead. Zemmelroth comes in, glove save made. Big stop by Singleton.
You have the time to listen to me whine.
There go Zemmelroth.
And everything all at once. I am
Native of Budapest, Hungary. Looking for just his 5th goal of the season there. But Singleton equal to the task. Face off one back toward the point. Intercepted at the circle, and now stretch pass the other way. Coming through with a chance is Savona. Oh, he's ridden off the puck. Good back check there from Jersey. Still stays in the zone. Long shot through traffic. Easy save made by Curtatone. Battle down low. Red Bank General player knocked to the ice. Kicked along further there by Rothfleisch. Gets some help from Wilkerson. His goal tied up the scoring just 28 seconds into this period. Here's Pettigrew, turning into a 2-on-1 for Jersey. Shot, oh, there's a headhunter and just whistled by the ear of Singleton. Kept alive by Wilkerson. Looking for Woolley on the redirection. Did he get a piece? No, it'll be an icing call. Just inside of 15 minutes. Face-off will move back in front of Patrick Curtatone. Now faced 11 shots total in this game. As they face off one to the corner. Behind the net, poked away. And now move through the neutral zone. Nice pass ahead to Germain. Brody Germain, drop pass. Wilkerson shooting, nice block in front of that was Medved. Germain spins away from pressure. Looks out in front. Oh, he had Hudson Woolley, but was just a hair too far in front of him. Back to the point it goes. And over the line, offside. Just trickled across, unable to hold it there with Rothfleisch. Stoppage at 14:30. We talked about the upcoming schedule for the Hitmen with the 3 games left in the month of December. For Red Bank, it's been a busy month already for them. This is their 4th game of the month of December. They took a 4-2 decision against Connecticut on December the 6th, then beat PAL 5-4 on the 8th. Took a shootout to defeat the Mercer Chiefs. So 3-0 in the month. A chance on the backhand. Oh, between the legs by Vitek. The net's off its moorings. And some extras between the couple of players. And a really good look as Tobias Vitek tried to go between the legs, top shelf, but was saved by Singleton, and the net came off its moorings, which was the reason for the whistle. No penalties coming from it. Like referees are going to try to make a little quick repair on the placement of the magnets.
Until you come, son.
And now we're back ready with the face off to the right of Singleton. Walk with D'Amato. One back by Waugh, but trying to steal away that was Garvey. Says around for Weiss. Vitek the first one to it. Sent it out in front. Still there for Dupuis. Tried to lift it over the shoulder, but it was blocked. Erie with a shot from the point. Oh, redirection by Vitek, just misses. Vitek pins it along the boards with Weiss. Gets some help there from Waugh. Just completely pinned at the moment as those two big bodies battle out. Instead, it's lofted up into the netting and a stoppage at 13:44.
Chasing me, burn a pitch from us. You could set me free, but I can't stop me because I gotta
Hitmen out shooting Red Bank 8-3 already in this period. It's really been in this end of the ice. Singleton for a majority of this game. We talked about it again with Red Bank. A very dangerous offensive team, but have also allowed quite a few goals, and you can see why they absorb a lot of pressure. That's a turnaround shot by Vitek, saved in front and cleared out past Gooten. Gooten under pressure there from Kornishenko. Tries to move up the boards and does. This is Waugh. Tries to move it across and just deciding to cover that up is Singleton at 13:18. Don't forget, folks, if your team is fortunate enough to make it there, you can come out for the USBHL National Championships. We'll be right here at the Ice Bowl this year. Going off to the locker room quickly is Tommy Waugh. Looks like he might have an equipment issue. And so the third line will jump out there for Jersey. Shmakov, Wood, and Zemmelroth. Pokes further to Kevin Pico. Pico tried to go cross ice, was handcuffed, but it's taken away there by Klavner. The defenseman skating it in, takes a shot, blocked by Anakin, but gets it right back. The backhand, well over the top, hits the glass. Behind the crease, looking for an outlet pass to the circle, intercepted by Shmakov. Gets some help there, and now skated ahead, but just again escapes Zemmelroth, who was up there with Anakin. Foot race back there, trying to get there first, and doing so with big frame was Bingham. At 6'4", 210, wins that race. And now skates it ahead. Bingham across. Zemmelroth. Oh, good redirection, just missed wide. Trying to get in there was Bingham. And a hand pass is called against Red Bank. Faceoff will come back into the Hitmen offensive zone. 7.5 minutes played here in period 2. Hitmen are now tripling up Red Bank, 33 of 11 in terms of shots on goal.
Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor, because that's where the party's at, and you...
Off the draw, Red Bank wins it, but only back as far as their own point. Blocked, though, in front, and now here come the Generals. It's a 2-on-1 coming the other way. The shot pass across instead, and just fanned on it. Hit the heel of the stick, as that was Anakin alone on an island. Pass moves up to the near side boards. Dumped in deep. First one after it is Woolley. Woolley gets a big hit there in the corner. That was Medved. Pettigrew battles with Reed. Leaves it behind. Woolley trying to get there and pinch on the boards, but instead it gets held up along the far side boards and then lofted to center. A bouncing puck collected by the Generals, who are offside. They have to check up and out dump it in as Pettigrew goes in after it. Pettigrew stops on a dime, goes the other way. Here is Waugh. Or excuse me, that was Dupuis. Chance coming in, and a glove save, and it's held once again by Singleton. Still waiting for Tommy Waugh to reappear. For now, bit of a mixed match line as Shmakov out there with Dupuis and Vitek. A little bit of a false start there on the far side. up off the draw. One back by Dupuis to the door. Chipped further. Like a shot. Oh, redirected in front dangerously. Shmakov battles down low. Gets some help from Vitek. Vitek tried the cycle play. Weiss got in the way of that. Helped along by Dupuis. Shmakov. Pass across. Was deflected. Good job there by the 27 of Chase Frazier. Here's Postrelski out for a shift. Tried to send it in front. Spins away from one. Postrelski with a bouncer. And he's collected there by Curtatone. Former Hitman, who was mostly on a defensive player for Jersey, but played both ways in high school hockey. Getting a chance as a forward for Red Bank, and had a look there. Face off for the right-hand side of Curtatone. Got around by Erie. Still have not seen Tommy Waugh come back yet. He did not go to the trainer's room, which is on this rink. He went up the stairs to the locker room. Maybe a repair needed. And skating ahead with this is Postrelski. Leaves it over to Frazier. Frazier, shot, save. Curtatone holds onto it at 10:30. A little shift here from the mixed-match fourth line for Red Bank. They're out there with Demokos. Or Demake. Off the face-off. Sent to the corner boards. Sending it along was Wilkerson. Claimed in the corner, and the Hitmen tried to break out. They moved down the far side wing, now moved across. Zemelroff gets through one, takes a shot, oh, just missed wide of the post. Guten back there, sends it deep. Now Zemelroff out there with Wilkerson and Wood. Again, the mismatched lines is still no Tommy Waugh for the moment. Under 10 minutes to play here in period 2, tied at 2 between Red Bank and Jersey. As this goes along, kept into the zone by Weiss. Bats it back in. Maybe he's doing a little Juan Soto impression. Pops up in the air. Poked further along at the circle. Erie harassing the entire way. They tried for a feed out in front. Open there was Postrelski, but he couldn't get it to him. And now here come the Hitmen. Montgomery Wood leaves it inside to Zemelroff. Couldn't get a clean look at it, and it's held by Singleton. Face-off will be back to his right-hand side here. 9:23 to go in period 6.
Watch me as I dance and
Meanwhile, over on ring 3, late first period, 3-0 Jersey Hitmen against the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights, who just made a change of bench personnel. But the Hitmen clicking there in that contest. Nick Bunch putting up a shutout so far. Pass goes across the slot, misses. Getting there first and evading the hit was Anakin. It moves back to Bingham at the point. Hit to love to Germain. As Tommy Waugh is ready to re-enter the ice surface. I don't think he could make a change on the fly from the door. I don't think that would be legal. Shot comes in as Singleton holds. And that will allow Mr. Waugh to go back to the bench. Face off with 8:47 left to go. So they're going to put out the third line. Again, been patched together. Zemelroff with Shmakov and Vitek. So you have a Hungarian, a Czech, and a Russian on this line. And there's a joke in there somewhere, but maybe not in the current climate. In the corner it goes. Vitek looking to beat his man, but lost the puck. Well done by Pico. Pokes it further as Anakin goes back. Anakin shields Pico off the puck. The recent commit to NYU. Moves it around the sideboards and up to the neutral zone. Good block there by Shmakov, excuse me. pressure Singleton, but the netminder confidently done, sends it around. Shmakov gets in there before Medved. Vitek spins away from one. Vitek thinking about a pass to the middle, but it was cut off. Goes back to the point instead. Bingham with a shot, redirected. Getting in the way of that was the 23 of Gargagliano. Vitek picks a hard collision at the circle. Tried to feed it in front for Bingham, but that's taken away as a little bit of chaos. Instead comes out to Sheehan. Big hit by Anakin, shoulder to shoulder, as it goes back to Zemmelroth. This is Wilkerson. Wilkerson and Zemmelroth out there right now. Weiss knocks them off the puck. Sends it along to Gauthier. Can only get it as far as the red line. Picked up there by Rothfleisch. Weiss loses it off his stick. Lax, the referee, takes one right in the stomach as this one goes across. Here's Germain. Brody Germain with a shot. Oh, he just missed blocker side as this one comes across. Nice job by Savona. Goes out to Konashenko. That one is poked away by Gauthier. Bit of a mismatch line right now for Red Bank from the original lineup we were given. As the Generals look to get back in this game, and they do! They put it home! Curtatone didn't know there was a man right behind him. Puck went right to him, and the Generals retake the lead against the run of play. As a stunned silence from the Hitmen crowd here as the Generals find their way through. It's Savona again, who was in the right place at the right time. That's the case for both of his goals so far this afternoon. Jersey trying to respond with Wilkerson. But a centering pass goes back to the high slot. Shot by Rothfleisch goes to the corner.
Generals goal scored by number 61, Andrew Savona.
As that
Assisted
goes down
by number 11,
for
Ilya
icing.
Kornishenko. And number 18,
Give the assist on
Michael
Savona's
Reed.
second goal of the game.
Time of goal,
to
13:08 in the
Kornishenko
second period.
and Reed. As Savona now up to 10 goals on the season. As this is one back. Woolley with a shot in front. Oh, it hit Wilkerson. And a stretch pass available. It gets through. A chance coming in. Savona scores! Hat-trick for Andrew Savona! A blocked shot leads to the outlet pass. And just like that, the Generals go from being tied up at 2 and being taken to task to leading by a pair of goals again, 4-2 Red Bank. My goodness, what a shift from that group, and what a shift in this game. As Savona puts home another. The assists to Reed and Jurgensen's. As now it's the Hitmen who have to respond. They're still way ahead, 37-17 in shots on goal. But that's not going to matter right now to Coach
Generals
Barling
goal scored by number 61,
and these
Andrew
players. The
Savona.
fact of the matter is,
Assisted by number 18, Michael Reed, and number 39.
they're down now
Rudolph
2 goals
Jurgensen.
again, as just
Goal
being
scored
able to smother that
13-37 in the second
was
period.
Singleton. Still 5:54 left in the second period. Plenty of time for the Hitmen to come back.
It's off. Simple. It's off.
They talked about their woes when trailing after the first period.
Let me soft.
They're 0-10-1 when trailing after 2. Red Bank undefeated 8-0 when leading after 2 frames. And again, this kind of shows the duality of this Red Bank team. There are times when they just absorb a lot of pressure and they're vulnerable, and then there are also times when you give them any kind of space, they are extremely dangerous. That pass for Waugh just gets underneath him. And it will be an icing call at 5:44. And put together 2 pretty good goals to their 2 tallies today, but Braxton Singleton, a big reason why the Generals find themselves in a great position today. They stopped 36 of 38, and we still have a period plus a quarter to go. This is Erie trying to get it out of the zone. Has to backtrack. Gooten tries to move it further. Waugh under pressure. Eventually gets it free. This is Tommy Waugh. Good poke check there by Klavner as he poked it away. Garvey collects and sends it across. Purpose dumps it into the corner. Gooten tries to get it out toward the point. It gets there, but it was shot and into the skates of a couple of players. But the Hitmen are able to take advantage of a partial change by Red Bank and skate the other way. Gooten left himself there for a passing option. Instead, it gets cleared all the way down. It will not make it to the goal line, and Anakin will have to pick it up from there. Anakin. Aids one. Looks for some passing options. He'll skate it ahead himself and lob it in. Going after it is Vitek. He goes to the corner there with Gargagliano. Schmackhoff in front. Oh, redirected off a friendly. Had to be ready. And he was. And a stoppage at 4:20. Face-off will be to the right-hand side of Singleton. Schmackhoff loses the draw to Savona, who is by far the player of the game so far with the hat trick. Vitek goes in after it, couldn't get there first. So it goes back to the neutral zone. Anakin. Sent across. Schmackhoff just flips it toward the zone. It's on target, and Singleton will just hold it at 4 minutes even. 4-2 Generals, a hat trick from Savona. One from Kornishenko, the difference. Herman and Wilkes as the goal scorers for the Hitmen. Linesman Max Slack not happy with that lineup. Tosses a Red Bank centerman. They win it back though anyway, and it's now skated ahead the opposite direction by Pastrelski. Pastrelski takes a hit as he saw it go past him into the neutral zone. Here come the Hitmen. Onside. Anakin, a shot was tied up by Savona and Nedved. A chance for a tough angle. Still loose. Oh, and an early whistle there. Referee saying, though, that Singleton did have it covered. And the net came off the board as well. Face-off will stay in the general zone as now they're back under pressure. 40 shots already for Durst. Down 2 goals. High up at the face-off dot. Chance in the circle. Oh, just misses. The rebound. Oh! Saved by Singleton. My goodness. What a beautiful sprawling save as it came to the back post of Germain, who had half the world to shoot at, but Singleton with a tremendous push and a great save. What a beautiful sprawling save as it came to the back post of Germain, who had half the world to shoot at, but Singleton with a tremendous push and a great save. Playing the night so far. My, oh my. I don't know if they have a hockey night in Canada for juniors, but that would certainly be on the top plays of the night. Long shot. Oh, friendly fire in front as that went right off the chest protector of Germain. Came instead to a Red Bank player as Woolley delivers a hit and skated across. The dangerous Savona. Pass across. Oh, and a feed, but a better save by Curtatone. Silky passing play there. And again, if you give this Red Bank team room, they will punish you. As this is a spinning puck on edge. Is rolling along like a Goodyear tire into the backside of the rink. Sheehan tried to find Pico, hit the linesman instead. That's Latin in the way as this goes across. Good job by Woolley to get it loose. Provides pressure, but good work there by Weiss, who then takes a hit and leads it to Kornishenko. Wilkerson on the forecheck. They go bench side. The pass is off target. Will it go on frame? No, but they also lose the race. Not enough hustle there from the Hitmen. They almost pay for it. Big save by Curtatone. Keeps that from happening. Outlet pass for Dupuis. Just misses. That was Germain trying to send it in. And that played with a high stick at 2:09. 41 shots to 20. Hitmen out shooting Red Bank 18 to 10 in this period. But again, it has not mattered. Been taking advantage of grade A opportunities, and Jersey has not. The Red Bank Generals have. All the way around. Hits a referee and a linesman. No offside on the play as they then get out of the zone as it goes in further. Rattled around by Medved. They had a cherry picker at the blue line, did the Generals, but didn't find it with a pass. Kept alive there as receiving a hit was Watt. Let's get it ahead, Michael Reed. Reed drops the pass away. Shot goes just wide. Jarkowski just missed. Shot from the point is blocked, but chopped in further. And that pass, to no one in particular, will go down for an icing. 1:21 remaining here in the second period. Another face-off in front of Curtatone, who's been slightly busier in this period, but still not much he can do on a couple of those goals. There's some bad bounces and some bad circumstance on really 2 of the 4. The other 2 were just straight up breakaways from very talented forwards. Really can't blame Curtatone for much in this game as that shot is blocked by Dupuis. Goes back to Medved. Another shot in front. Nice save, Curtatone. This one moved behind the net as we're at the last minute of play here in the second period. Shot comes in. Another save made by Curtatone. Back to the point, Medved. Just lobs it down low. They look for a pass in front. They had someone there, but the pass was not completed. Here come the Hitmen, one-on-one the other way. This is Vitek. Tobias Vitek. The pass across for Dupuis is blocked off a skate. Dupuis does come away with it, though. Pressured the whole way by Gargagliano, and now it's skated away. 30 seconds left in the period. Pass across from Pico. Finds Kornishenko. Pass toward the front, blocked to the side. Still alive for the Generals, but they lose possession at their own goal line. 20 seconds left now. Vitek along the far side. Try to feed in the middle. No one there but Weiss. As Sheehan tries to get it out of the zone and does. A chance 2-on-1 with 8 seconds. Here comes Kornishenko. Pass across. Good block in front. As it gets in the way. And that one just gets off the stick and the period expires. Shots on goal 41-22 overall.
After 2 periods of
18-12 in favor of the Hitmen in that period.
Jersey Hitmen.
As they scored less than 30 seconds in, but a pair of goals from Andrew Savona completing his hat trick is the difference. Generals lead 4-2-15 to play. Here from the Ice Wall Way, New Jersey, you're watching USPHL hockey on Flow Hockey. Stay with us. But then 2 goals back-to-back from Andrew Savona at 6:52 and 6:23. One on a big bounce at the side of the net they was able to put home, the other on a breakaway. Kornishenko, Jurgensen, and Reed twice getting assists on those pair of goals as Savona has his hat trick. It's been against the run of play, though, for the most part. Hitmen leading in shots on goal 41-22. Mentioned the stat before when the Hitmen have outshot their opponents. They're 3-1. They've been outshot. They're 6-10-1, but they're also winless when trailing after the second period. Red Bank is undefeated, so we'll see if they go back into more of a defensive shell as we're underway in period 3 as Rothfleisch sends it up the boards to Wilkerson. Wilkerson gets it past Weiss. Goes around to the far side. Colin Garvey out there with Gauthier and DeMacos. Third line starting the period for the Generals. As this is sent in further by Pettigrew. Centering pass, no one there but green, white, and gold. A chance bouncing in, skipped in from Rothfleisch, but saved easily by Singleton, who's had a great game. A chance from Woolley, just misses the corner. And he then delivers a hit. Jersey on pressure right away, but Woolley couldn't keep it onto the stick as the lob pass gets its way to center. First minute gone here in the third period. Dropped behind for the captain, Rothfleisch. Sends it along the boards to Germain. Both teams most of the way through a change. It's skated ahead by Pettigrew, but taken away. Good hit delivered by Vitek with the shoulder as it's sent back into the zone. Vitek, good pressure. His father watching from abroad as this one is sent in front. So again, thank you, welcome to the broadcast, Marek Vitek, as this goes along to the far side. Tobias sends his regards. Shot to the neutral zone. Spinning around, a pirouette of sorts between Kornishenko there and the 19 of Dupuis as that shot goes high and wide. Vitek tries to get it out. He does with the help of Tommy Waugh. Waugh under pressure from Sheehan. Has to stop on a dime. Sends a pass across, but intercepted, and now here come the Generals. Foot race coming in, trying to backtrack Erie. The pass goes through his leg. Saved by Pernatone. Denies Sheehan as Vitek gets it the other way. Vitek onside, shot at a headhunter, hits the glass. Dupuis to Erie. Shot from the high slot. Good job with the stick there by by Pico, who got in the way. They get it past Erie as the Hitmen complete a defensive pair change. Still no penalties yet in this game as Sheehan gets his pocket picked by Vitek. He tries to skate his way through, but poked off his stick. Tries to send it in deep as a couple of Generals miss on their hits. Sent across, the Generals over the line, onside. Drop pass, blocked in front by Bingham. Good pass for Schmakov. Schmakov, trailed by 3 Generals, spins around, gets some room for a teammate, backhanded toward the front, gets a little bit too far away from Dupuis. Chance, save made, that's Wood out there, as he gets some help from Anakin. Behind the net. All thinking about a Michigan was Schmakov, but couldn't get it on his stick to handle. What a way that would have been to get goal number 3. Instead, the Generals pick it up in the corner and send it cross ice. Savona. Under pressure from Wood. Trying to make his way through, losing his stick with Zemmelroth after he poked it free. Bingham tried to get it through the middle. Deflected there, though, by Gergensons. Anakin behind the net. Under pressure from a couple of Generals. Gets it to Zemmelroth, who then gets it to Schmakov and out of the zone. Right back in from Weiss. Pernatone leaves it. Bingham hard off the boards to the neutral zone, taking it at the red line. And the Generals will regroup. Flipping puck into the corner. Bingham pressured there by Reed. Now Savona, he gets past both of them and gives it to Zemmelroth. Lob pass from Zemmelroth, a little bit too far for Woolley. It's a delayed offside. No icing, but a delayed offside on the play. As this one moves further. Already about 5 minutes played here in period 3. Still 4-2 Red Bank. Hitmen looking for a spark from somewhere. Bingham. German couldn't get it past Reed, and you see the Red Bank Generals running more of a trap in the neutral zone here. As it's left behind to Anakin. German again to Wilkerson. Pass across to Hudson Woolley. Woolley shooting, goes wide to the corner. Kept alive by Anakin at the point. He skates to open ice. Look shot, deflected. Stays in play into the corner. Good ability there from Anakin, the commit to NYU. As this is flopped into the zone. Picked up there by Rothfleisch. German leaves it behind to Wilkerson, who takes the shoulder. Hitmen complete a change as the Generals bring it along in front of their own bench. A little miscommunication there, though, as Vitek tries to take advantage, tumbles a man to the ice, and now brings it into the zone. Vitek, shot for a tough angle, hits the side of the net. Kept alive by Waugh. Gets some help there from Dupuis. The pass to Dupuis. Oh, he couldn't get it to stick on it. And it goes to Pettigrew. Couldn't handle it on the tape. Chance for Waugh, but that shot takes a deflection off a stick. Better here from the second unit. Dupuis with a shot. Oh, save made again by Singleton. Great shift from that second line. But again, the netminder from Alberta, stubborn. As this one goes across. Then toward the slot. Oh, losing an edge and unable to get the shot away with Sheehan. Picked up by Waugh, centering. Dupuis tried to get it across, unable to do so. As this one is, it's like an icing call. Stop is at 13-21. Faceoff will be back in front of Curtatone to his right-hand side. Shots 45-23 in favor of Jersey. And another one claimed by Curtatone. 13-15 left to go here in Spirited. As this one moves across. Another shot in through traffic. Oh, it goes home! Somehow finds its way in. The bad puck luck for the Hitmen continue as Red Bank's got another one. 5-2. Nope. The goal on the redirection at 13 minutes belongs to Klavner. And it took a massive hop as it bounced its way through. Getting a big piece of it was Curtatone, but not enough of it. Give the assists to Sheehan and Weiss. As offside of the Hitmen. Face-off will come to the neutral zone. Off the draw, goes back into the zone. Jersey has to hurry at this point. Trailing by 3. and it has not been deserved. They've played an excellent hockey game. They've been the better team in terms of open play, and yet they find themselves down by a pretty good margin.
I am not popping, I'm just not in them. Subliminal thoughts when I'ma stop spinning and women are caught in wet cinnamon hot.
Third period in a row, they're out shooting their opponent at this stage, 4-3.
The sun is just not filling up.
And again, sometimes the hockey gods are just
Generals
unkind.
goal scored by number 51, Paul Klavner. Assisted by number
3 on
74,
really
Matt
weird hops
Sheehan.
and 2 on
71,
breakaways.
Colton Weiss. Goal scored 7 minutes into the third period.
Really has been a frustrating day. Hitmen trying to reverse course, but that's intercepted as the Generals are now starting to drop back an extra player in the setup to cut off those passing lanes. As this is held on the side, the Hitmen player wipes down the corner, brings some oohs and ahs from the Red Bank Generals bench, as you would, as it goes behind the net. Germain tries to get some help, as it jarred off of his skate and taken the other way by the Generals. Savona looking to add to his already 3 goals on the day. Trying to get it poked through with Wilkerson. Instead, it's Bingham. Drifts back, passes to Germain, but couldn't gather it. Hitmen make it partial change. It's kind of been the way things have gone for the Hitmen this year. They played really well in a lot of games that just have not gone their way. A team that is much better than their record. As Red Bank has been finding out, unfortunately, the Hitmen are finding out that they still are down on the score sheet. Half a period to go here, just about. That pass from Rothfleisch was off, and now you're starting to see the Hitmen panicking a little bit, trying to force passes. And that was not what was working for them in the earlier couple of periods. It's easy-going play opened up for them. Hockey gods unkind. Face off to the right. As kicked out of the faceoff circle before even taking his stride in was Demikos. Excuse me. And the Hitmen, as a result, win the draw back to Rothfleisch. Pettigrew tried to send it forward. He receives a massive hit from Demikos. And it comes across to the blue line. And offside is given as the puck went out of the zone. The puck went out of the zone, not into it, and they blew the whistle for an offside call. Tackling that one.
I'm living in that 21st century.
As the faceoff will be in front of the Hitmen bench with 10:33.
Anybody you ever seen do it. Screw some haters.
Off the draw. Generals collect and try to re-enter the zone. Instead, it's Tommy Wall getting in the way, and now a chance for Tobias Vitek. Vitek tried to work inside. Great back check work from the defensive pair, kept in the zone. Back in, Klavner. Evades Vitek, goes along the sideboards. Good help there from Dupuis, but again, Red Bank just back in numbers right now. Halfway through period 3, 5-2 Red Bank, despite being outshot 45-27. On the sideboards, sent into the corner, Rothfleisch gets there first ahead of Demikos. And all the way around. Pettigrew. Also, weirdly, still not a single penalty yet in this game, as here comes Tommy Waugh. Waugh wipes out as he tried to feed it back to Vitek, but the check does get there first. Vitek with a shot, misses the top corner, but not by much. Already had one game without a trip to the sin bin this year that I've been on the call for. That was in the NCDC division, which is even harder to do, as that chance goes just wide. But only 9 minutes away from another one. I believe Lax was on that game as well, as this goes behind. Not sure if he was the referee or the linesman of record in that game. As here come the Generals, one-on-one. Charging forward, Sheehan, nice poke check made by Guten. As here comes Erie, he evades a check as a couple of Generals collide. The shot in, gloved away by Singleton. Schmackov back to the point. Now receives it back. He circles, cycles it back down low, but couldn't find Guten. Instead, it comes out to the red line. A 3-on-1 for Red Bank. Here they come with a stick. Betrays Sheehan that time, although he does deliver a good, solid check. Pico looking to center it. Tried to get it back that time from Sheehan, but it was taken away. This is Zemmelroth in there with Wood. Poked off of his stick, and the great defensive stick work from Red Bank continues to be a factor here. You wonder where this game is if some of the players missing for the Hitmen are available in this game. You already mentioned no Michal Naurok, the team's leading scorer in this game. Also missing Trevor Stones, Alexei Carroll, no Tristan Erie dressed tonight. You wonder what the state of this game is if those players and others are involved. Shot goes wide. As the Hitmen have played very, very well up to this point. They've been the better team in every category except the scoreboard where it matters. As the Generals collected here again in the neutral zone. Hitmen playing more players forward. As this is Reed with a shot glove save, Curtatone. And he holds on with 7:15 remaining. If Jersey's going to complete a comeback, they're going to need a goal in very quick order. Probably from a moment of brilliance. The question is, who could it be? Face off to the right-hand side of Curtatone. Laid back to the point. Long shot from the high slot. Goes wide. That was Savona, I believe, again looking for a fourth. As Bingham has it lost in his skates for a moment. Popped up into the air and then back behind. And Curtatone just says enough of that and covers. Face off will stay in front of it. Off that draw, goes back to the Generals who send it behind. On the sideboards, a player for Red Bank is down and slow to get up. Here come the Hitmen. This is Wilkerson. Wilkerson feeds across. Germain, loose to the far side, just goes wide of the stick side shoulder. Good look there from Brody Germain, who has one goal today. Just couldn't find it. As this is picked up by Woolley. Hudson Woolley, oh, take a massive hit. Shouldered hard to the ice by Weitz. Still alive, though, for Jersey as it goes to the near side. Hudson Woolley is not going to win many size battles, but he is one of the toughest kids on this Hitman team. He is not afraid to get involved physically. As this is picked up by the Generals and skated through the neutral zone. Over the blue line, up to the corner. Bingham. Whacks away at it. Kept alive at the red line and sent in further. Curtatone just decides to cover, and a stoppage at 5:44. Shots on goal tightening a little bit here as Red Bank is taking advantage of the Hitmen committing more bodies forward. 7 shots apiece in this third frame. Face off to the right of Curtatone. 5:44 remaining. Hitmen need 3. The tie-up. Demakos turns it around. A big shot there from Frazier was blocked in front. Goes right off the mask of Curtatone. Waugh delivers a good check. As this is moved along the far side boards. Rothfleisch to the far side. Ripping it in was Dupuis, and it's caught and held by Singleton as pursuing him all the way was Logan Pastrelski. Entire Pastrelski clan seems to be here from over in Lincoln Park. About 6 or 7 of them watching this game. Maybe more. For the former men elite player. This one is sent to the corner boards, popped up in the air, finds the netting, and goes out of play. 5:12 remaining here in period 3. Face off to the right of Singleton, who has been very impressive tonight. 47 of 49. He has stopped. The reason he has the numbers he hasn't gotten very lucky in terms of his win-loss record. Just 5-4-2 coming into this game, but the 3.35 and the 9.20 more than checks out with his performance tonight. As this is Vitek over the line. Tries to evade the defenseman, goes behind the net. Tries to get some help from Dupuis, but the pass goes the other way. Here come the Generals. Over the line with this, and taking a shot was Pastrelski, saved by Curtatone, and he covers it up the end screen.
Trap, grace,
Face off, be back to his right. Generals look to continue their perfect month of December. Hitmen hoping for a little bit of a Christmas miracle early here as they pass it across. Charging ahead with it is Gooten, getting involved in the forward group now. As this goes behind. They look for a pass. There was nothing there, but the backhand feed goes out of the zone. Erie up off the glass, trying to find a teammate on the far side boards. Instead, it gets involved in the linesman skates. And here's Schmackov. Tried a little 1-2 with Wood, but that was blocked aside. Wood with a big reverse hit. That's popped in the air and eventually into the zone where it's regathered by the Generals. Under 4 minutes to play. Erie trying to get it further, eventually does to Schmackov. He's surrounded by Generals, though, as Zemmelroth had it popped away, as well as his stick. Schmackov trying to find Wood. Here's Zemmelroth. Offside the call. Hitmen felt they danced along the blue line, but apparently not. And the faceoff will come out of the zone with 3:33 remaining. Again for the Hitmen. There's a couple games left on their schedule in the month of December. Monday tilt against the Rockets is up next. A 10:30 in the morning puck drop for that game. So wake up with your morning tea or coffee or whatever you prefer for that one. As that's a turnaround shot save made again by Singleton. They'll then be on the road at Aviator Sports on the 17th of December. That's a 12:45 puck drop against Brooklyn. And then they'll finish out the December slate at home against the Aviators on December the 20th. As for the Red Bank Generals, 3 games left for them as well in the month of December, as there's an icing call with 3 minutes to go. They'll be back at home to face the Aviators on the 15th, and then a pair of games at the top team in the division, the Elmira Impact, on the 20th and 21st. 7 p.m. and noon puck drops. For those games, the Murray Athletics Center. We'll keep an eye on Curtatone. We'll see if Coach Barling wants to pull him here down 3. Or whether he'll just try to ride this out and hope for his offense to claim at least 1 before he even considers it. As a couple players tumble to the ice, both of them Generals, and they land right on the puck for a stoppage. A lot of positives from Coach Barling that you can take away from this game, but it'll be another frustrating afternoon, it appears, for the Hitmen, who outplayed their opponent for large stretches of this game, but have received none of the benefit from it. Red Bank taking their opportunities well, it must be said. They've been provided with a couple of breaks and a couple of breakaways, and they've all found twine. This one simply lobbed to the corner. Hudson Woolley, the first one to it, a bouncing puck. Sent around to Germain. Wilkerson. Germain tried to work his way through, lost possession. Big hit by Misha Anakin as he sent Pastrelski to the ice. And, whoa, hello, a piece of padding has come off the bench. They're going to have to stop play here. Well, that's a new one. It's always rink 2 here at the Ice Ball. Something weird happens that we've never seen before. One game we saw the exit sign on the back wall hit and broken. In a playoff game, a player's glove got wedged between 2 panes of glass. And was stuck there for a good couple of minutes. And now the protective padding that's secured by Velcro, pretty strong Velcro, I roughly think, at the edge of the bench somehow comes dislodged. Expect weird here at Ice Ball Rink 2. Here's Vitek trying to get something on the board. Chance blocked again by Singleton. That's 50 shots on target. JT stopped 48 of them. Moved across. Pettigrew. Trying to get it through to Vitek. He lost an edge. Tumbled to the ice. Goes to the other side. Nice move to get around Pettigrew. That time by the 61 of Savona. He's had himself quite the day with the hat trick. As here comes Tommy Waugh. Waugh tried to feed it down low. Finds Pettigrew in front for Vitek, but deflected wide by a defenseman's skate. Less than 90 seconds remaining here. As trying to break through with Sheehan, unable to do so. As it's back to Waugh. Vitek along the right wing, back to the center, shooting, save made, and covered by a sprawling Singleton with 1:11 to go. Hitmen will drop to 9-12-1. They'll stay in 10th place in this division. Again, it's so tightly contested that a good run at any part of the season can get them right back into the race. But slowly starting to fall behind. The Generals go to 13-7-2, 28 points for them on the season. As that shot goes just wide, and that will put the Generals tied with the Rockets.
1 minute remaining in the third
fourth
period.
place and just 1 point back in the PAL Junior Islanders third. As this is left behind by Curtatone and now skated up the near side boards. Sent in by Gooten. Tried to find some help over there, but only ones available were Red Bank skaters, and this goes all the way down. They win the race and avoid the icing. Erie lost the puck. The pass came across harmlessly and is chopped out of play. And again, the frustration from the Hitmen. A game where they felt they should have been rewarded with 2 points or at least 1. Appears, well, at this point, almost certainly, it's going the other way. Tough result to take from a well-worked game. But the hockey guys sometimes just laugh at whatever your plans are, as that's another save made by Curtatone, who has stopped 30 of 35. 22 seconds left. And we thank you for joining us here on Flow Hockey. We hope you enjoyed this afternoon's broadcast. And again, we hope we'll see you for the next home game for the Premiers, coming up against Brooklyn in just about a week from now. As the last seconds tick down here, the Generals will take 2 points away from the vault. 5 goals on 35 shots, and a big win coming up north. As they surround one of the players most responsible, that's Braxton Singleton. 51 saves on 53 shots. He was brilliant this afternoon, as he'll get the victory, his 6th of the season, as the two teams go to their respective locker rooms. We thank you for joining us again on Flow Hockey. The final score once more, the Generals 5, the Hitmen 2, as the visitors take 2 points from the vault We thank you for joining us here on Flow Hockey. I've been David Hassagen saying so long for now, and we'll see you next time here for USBHL Hockey on Flow Hockey.